No, I mean, I think a lot of what you say is correct. Can I ask one final question?
Mm-hmm.
So those three people that I mentioned, Robert P. George at Princeton, Jonah Goldberg at the Dispatch, and Jay Nordlinger at National Review.
Right.
Do you think is there still? I mean, I respect you. I respect all them immensely. Do you think there's still room in a post-Trump conservatism for people like those three gentlemen who oppose Trump, but I think also stand for a lot and do a really good job at explaining what conservatism is to a lot of people?
Okay, so I've had all of them on my show. I appeared with Robbie George at Princeton. We did it. It's probably on YouTube, the program that he
I saw you. I was there.
Oh, okay, good. It was a wonderful evening. We have obviously deep mutual respect, and that continues. And he did I said, oh yeah, he did a PragerU video. So did Jonah Goldberg. No, Nordinger has not, but he's been on the show. And Jonah Goldberg I've had on. I've recommended his books with great passion. And same with George Will. I have not alienated. Some of them have gone over. I mean, Max Boot has called the president Stalin. That is sick. That is indefensibly evil what he did. And for a man whose parents escaped the Soviet Union, it's particularly sick. So he's lost me, and he's lost. Whereas Goldberg has not lost me, and Robbie George has not, or George Will has not. Even Bret Stephens is not. I still adore the guy. And they're just, in my opinion, totally wrong about this. Look, every human being is a package. I try to live by what I preach. I preach that everyone is a package. And the good, I balance. People have moral bank accounts. The good that Bret Stephens has done outweighs the bad on Trump. Same with Jonah Goldberg, the same with Robbie George, and so on. And I think that they think that about me. That, Dennis, Bret Stephens still says, I'm a national treasure. I mean, I'm not saying this to compliment me. I'm saying it to compliment Bret Stephens. That even though I'm so passionately pro the president, he still says all these kind things. We're able to still respect each other, though we differ on this fundamental issue. But I want you, this young man that you are, I want you to think these things through. And by the way, I just the facile nature of judging this man's character. You cited the line, which of course, do you have a Jewish education?
Not a great one, but a lot of self-education.
Okay, so anyway, what this the phrase you quoted? Whoever humiliates his neighbor in public, it's as if he has shed his blood. I mean, it's something I learned first in Hebrew before I even knew it in English. So I am very familiar with that. But you're also familiar with the fact that God uses King David, who's a bigger sinner than Donald Trump. It's a very complex matter about macro good with flawed humans. I think that the same with using a prostitute as the heroine to let the Israelites into Canaan. God could have chosen a person in a more noble profession than prostitution. I think there are lessons here that in the greater good, flawed people may well be doing good. If you're fighting a war and your general is a woman-chasing, cursing guy, but he wins the battles against the bad guys, you keep him. Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Right. Good luck to you. Hope we meet.